Today is similar to the declutter, but we're doing it in our digital space because we spend a lot of time on our little gadgets and our bigger gadgets. And I love deleting. So I was almost tempted to say, give me your gadgets and I will delete for you. But actually don't give me your gadgets because I'll delete even the things you want and then, well, you'll be upset. But so much of what we watch makes us upset. We might be following news channels or particular influencers who we thought were cool, but then they use very foul language, or they always critical, or they just too much, like in terms of their judgmentalism. And so sometimes we start following something and then it turns up on our feed, but actually we don't need it there. Because everything we put in becomes part of us. If you think about it in terms of food, the food we eat physically changes to become our actual body. Our blood is nothing but the food we eat. The skin is nothing but the food we eat. And so we are made up of food, which we have put in. But food's not the only thing we eat. The Upanishads explain to us that we are eating through all our five senses. Whatever we see, we're eating with our eyes. Whatever we hear, we're eating with our ears. And so all of that gets sent to the headquarters of our mind, and then it just stays there, and then it becomes our thinking. It becomes our perspective, our attitude, our mood. And so quality control on what we're putting in. To tidy up outside, we see physically the dirt, and so, or the mess, and so it reminds us to tidy up outside. But on our phones, on our computers, unless we lose memory and we need more space, we don't go and get rid of stuff. So make it a point. Make it a point today. Remove things from your phone, apps that you are not using, and create space. Like, it doesn't need to be there. Don't let it clutter even your digital space. If you use it, that's fine. But if you don't, delete. And the beauty about the digital world is if you do need it later, you just download it again. It takes barely a few seconds. And then unfollow. Unfollow whatever you think is no longer adding an environment that you find helpful, beneficial. And so even in that sense, declutter. And most of you are probably more tech savvy than me, and so I know that sometimes it's socially inappropriate to not follow someone because then they'll know about it, and so there's a way to put them into hide so you're not seeing their stuff. And basically simplify your life, have quality control on what's appearing on your feed, because what appears on your feed then appears in your mind as your thoughts, and they're having more influence on us than we realize. And so remember, small moments of feel-good don't cause drastic changes. Go deeper. The things that we feed us go deeper. And so loving ourselves is making shifts at fundamental levels, making shifts at levels that are affecting us consciously and far too unconsciously. Declutter digitally is today's task. Enjoy!